Hey everyone, it's Naomi with Mountain Girl Essentials. We're talking today about our September edition of Soap of the Month, and this month was inspired by pine tree resin. So you'll recognize this as the sap that comes out of like coniferous trees. You may be also familiar with amber. So some people think about amber as like the gemstone. It's kind of a yellowish brown kind of color. But also amber is the fossilized resin of coniferous trees, and a lot of times you might think of them as having like an insect trapped inside of it. So anyways, this pine tree resin is the inspiration for our soap of the month. So come with me and we'll check it out together. Okay, here we go with our unboxing. The first item in your box is always your insert. So read the back of this card because it'll give you information about how to use your extra item and more information about your bar of soap. We have our October preview, so be sure to check that out to see if it's to your liking. If not, feel free to skip next month. And our extra item, this is a sprayable body oil. So last year, a while back, I had made a sprayable body oil and it got such great reviews and requests that I decided to go ahead and make another one. And this time it's with an amber scent. And so the oils in this are very light. They absorb very quickly into the skin to smooth and moisturize it. And these oils are very emollient. And so what that means is they fill in the little gaps in your skin. So like if you were to look at your skin underneath a magnifying glass, you would see that it looks flaky and cracked. And so what oils do with the emolliency is they fill in those little gaps. And that way it just smooths out the skin. As you can see, this oil is very light. It absorbs very quick. And so anyway, the emolliency, it helps fill in those gaps, as I was saying. And a very little bit goes quite a long way with this oil. And I always recommend using it after you get out of the shower while your skin is still wet. So there you go. And then of course the aroma matches our bar of soap. So we'll talk about that next. This is amber soap. And so as we talked about earlier, amber is the fossilized resin of coniferous trees. And so the essential oil that's extracted from that sap of the pine trees, it yields a very dark kind of resinous oil that is very light in aroma. It's kind of smoky, kind of woody, resinous. And because amber has very little scent of its own, I have combined it with other essential oils of sandalwood, frankincense, and vanilla. So this amber smells a bit like vanilla, but it's a little bit darker and has a little more smokiness to it. And so yeah, I really found that those three essential oils together is a great synergy. It's a pleasant combination, and it's warm, it's resinous, sensual, lightly sweet, and very exotic. So yeah, I hope you like that. Also another interesting fact about the sap from pine trees, like if you've ever been in the woods and you've gotten a cut or scrape, and you just grab some sap, some fresh sap, just, coming from the tree, to close up your wound and seal it. It's got those anti-inflammatory, antiseptic properties that really helps to heal, minor skin damages and cuts and scrapes and that kind of thing. So anyways, I hope you enjoy it. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching and being with me here today. I hope you enjoy the soap of the month, and I will see you next month.